Hello guys, this is Mike from McProgramming.org. Today I'm going to show you an if statement. Very important in the programming world. Pretty much is, it's within a bunch of code and it'll say if something or another, and it's usually comparing two values or multiple values, and such as like greater than or doesn't equal or equals or less than or any of that, mainly Boolean stuff that's true or false. And if it's true, it'll execute the code within the if statement, and if it's false, it will bypass it. So let me write a little quick demonstration. Let's say int x, let's say int x equals 9, and let's say int y equals 27, some random stuff. Now let's say if x is less than y, you want to put the if, and then you're going to put parentheses, and what is to be evaluated will be in here. Right after that, in curly brackets, is what will be executed if that's a true statement. So we will system.out.println. Let's just give it a dummy value. This is true. Run that, see what happens. And it says this is true at the bottom. Let's switch the sign right here and say if x is greater than. See, nothing happens. So if you have a bunch of code and you're running through it, it will go through here and it will pretty much ignore what's inside of here because this is a false statement. Some other examples that we can do is let's make int z equals 9. If you want to see if something is equal, let's see what happens when we put one equal sign. You're going to get an error because it says type mismatch cannot convert from int to Boolean. So it's expecting a Boolean evaluation in here. So to see if things are equivalent, you're going to have to use two equal signs, and there goes your error away. If it's only one equal sign, it's comparing memory addresses, and you don't want to do that. You want to compare the actual value that z and x equals. So let's see if, whoops, I don't want to run that yet. X and y are not equal, so let's see if this works. So that's true. And x and y do not equal each other. So to see if something doesn't equal, you're going to want to write an exclamation point equals. And let's change this to y. And that is true as well. You can also have multiple things within this if statement. Let's say if x equals z, let's put these in parentheses because we're going to have two different sets. So we're going to say x equals z, and then to say and something else, we're going to use two and signs, and then put in parentheses the next statement, and x is less than y. So let's see what happens there. That's also true. So there's quite a few different things we can use with this. You can say or right here, and that's going to be two, I don't know what the symbol is called, but they're pretty much straight up lines, and it's shift and the button that's right above the enter button. And that's pretty much saying if this is true or that's true. With the and, it both have to be true. So let's say that's true. Let's say let's make one of these false and see what happens. Still true. Let's make this false as well. And it doesn't work. So that's basically what an if statement is, and it gets a little bit more in depth. You can have if and a bunch of if statements in a row, and that is kind of tedious. There's a bunch of shortcuts to get around that, but for right now, this is all I want y'all to know. is an if statement, curly or parentheses, and then checking a Boolean value. And if it's true, execute what's in the curly brackets, and then go on to whatever is down here. Blah 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 blah. It does all that code. So that's the end of this tutorial, and please follow me at Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, McProgramming, and go visit my website, McProgramming.org. Thank you all very much.